Why am I making a toy review? That's a good question, and I'm just going to be transparent. The reason why I bought the BRICKCRAFT Buildable Huggy Wuggy, that is such a stupid name. Why did they name him that? But yeah, the reason why I bought that and the reason why I'm making this video is not due to me being a big Poppy Playtime fan or anything, so why am I making this video? Well, that's right, this video is coming from a perspective of a big Bionicle fan. Not just a fan of like the series or the toys, but more so just a fan of the building system itself. For years now, I've made a lot of LEGO builds, mostly using the CCBS and Technic building system. Sadly, as many of you may know, many of these parts stopped being produced in around 2018, with the last sets using this system being some of the Star Wars figures. While the ball and socket system is still pretty commonly used by LEGO, and CCBS has a whole lot of flaws, nothing to me has ever really come close to the smoothness, simplicity, and just sturdiness that Bionicle and Hero Factory bring, but that's a story for another time. Anyways, when I saw that this company was releasing an officially licensed Poppy Playtime set that used a few CCBS parts really heavily, I knew I had to buy it. While I'm not a huge fan of Poppy Playtime, I have certainly, kept up with it, and it's definitely kind of FNAF adjacent, so I find the series to be kind of neat. Also, this is probably the closest we as a society are ever going to get to a Freddy Fazbear Bionicle. Anyways, before I get to why I actually bought this set, I want to go over the set as a whole. Because if you are a Poppy Playtime fan and you want an actually good LEGO-like set, I'd say that this set has you covered. This set has 240 pieces and retails for about $20. So even if this set doesn't really have the same standards as LEGO, the set is pretty good value, I'd say. And also, it's pretty large. Here it is next to an Anika build, a small hero, and for the Five Nights at Freddy's fans in the audience, here it is next to a Funko figure. But for the build itself, accuracy-wise, I'd say that this set is pretty good. Funnily enough, the limbs are a little short, but I can see why they'd make it shorter because of the stability. And these limbs are kind of a little thin, so it would probably make the character look a little strange proportions-wise if they made him long. However, if you do have some like blue CCBS parts lying around, you can actually extend the limbs yourself. While yes, this does make the model a little less stable, I think it does improve the look of the set a whole lot. While the head looks a little big, I'd say that that's actually pretty worth it. I think that the designers for this set nailed the shape of the head. It uses so many slopes, tiles, and hinges, but it results in a very accurate and almost fluffy looking head. However, my biggest issue with this set actually lies in the head. A function that this set has is that its head actually is double-sided. I know, absolutely terrifying. But there's really nothing to hide this. The other side can even be seen from the side if you turn the head just a little bit. And I don't really understand the point of this. This is LEGO. I mean, I know it's not actually LEGO, but you know what I mean. So why not make it to where you can just like pop the face off and replace it with the scary one? So if any of you out there watching buy this set, I'd recommend modifying it with that. And if I'm being honest, the other side actually looks better. The shaping on the mouth is genuinely really good, and I think that pretty naturally leads me to my next point. There are many unique parts in this set. The mouth includes some strange teeth pieces, a weird flexible rubber bar, and even a LEGO Minecraft minifigure head adapter used to create the shaping for the mouth, and that's honestly pretty clever. There are many other strange and unique parts in the set that could probably help out LEGO mock makers if they, aren't opposed to using off-brand pieces. This includes some stud reversal parts, one of which is about half a plate in width. Another strange piece is this blue flower part, but unlike the LEGO part this is based off of, this part has a bar-sized hole all the way through it, which might be useful. So yeah, this set comes with a lot of interesting parts. Anything I'm missing? Oh yeah, the reason why I bought the set. This set comes with 20 short-length CCBS bones in blue. This is a color that LEGO has never made these parts in, and they will definitely never make these parts now. And thankfully, these parts are almost identical to LEGO's blue color, meaning that, they can pretty happily coexist. This also gives the model a whole lot of character. Instead of using a stiff, fragile system made out of bricks and plates, the use of these small bones create a very posable model. While yeah, that's already pretty useful, When I got this set, I was shocked by the fact that to create the body, the set designers used a blue XT4 styled like small torso, also a color that this part has never been made in. While the set is built around this torso, the ball in the middle of it actually does put a little stress on the parts. This isn't really anything major, it's just a small observation that shows that this set is certainly not a LEGO set. While these parts may be pretty specific, only working in creations that use blue prominently, it was still really fun to go to Walmart and buy a set that comes with brand new Bionicle pieces, even if that is kind of just a technicality. In fact, I have actually already taken the set apart and made this raptor looking thing out of some of the parts. It was fun to use the abundance of small bones to make a long tail for this creature, and I'm sure many Bionicle fans could make a whole lot of cool things with these parts. So overall, yeah, I'd recommend this set to Bionicle fans looking for something new, and I'd actually also recommend it to any like Big Poppy Playtime fans out there. Although if you're getting this for the model, you might want to customize it a little bit after building it, but it was really easy to do that, especially if you have the parts already. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I know this was a different kind of video, but you know, it was a lot of fun to make, and I finally got the chance to talk about LEGO some. Again, I know it's not actually LEGO, but you know what I mean. If you want more LEGO or, you know, LEGO-like videos, you know, like, comment, and subscribe, and you know, all that. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Bye-bye. I should probably make some sort of outro. That'd be cool.